Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to day 3. It's also our last day.
It is.
Let's come around quick.
Puffy pancakes today.
Food. First thing, food. Well, we still need to figure out whether they open at 10 or 11.
Better be 10.
It's about 7:20 and we're off downstairs to meet the family and then we're going to head in. Today we've got lunch. Well, it's not really lunch, is it? It's like a...
Brinner.
Yeah.
No, Linner. Lunch dinner.
Lunch dinner.
Linner.
What time?
3:30.
At Pym Kitchen. At 1 o'clock we've got the superhero sort of photo shoot thing in the hotel practicing. So that'll be fun.
I don't know who the superhero is.
I don't think you know.
Iron Man.
I think it changes.
Does that mean I'm going to need to get my Iron Man bag?
No, has it ever been Iron Man though?
I don't know.
I don't think it is. You meet like Black Panther there.
Oh.
Spider-Man, and I think a few others.
Pin photo.
I need to see what the weather looks like, but yesterday the weather said it was going to be nice tonight. Nice as in not raining.
Yes, so I think this morning it's not raining till about 1, then it's rain till about 6, and then there's nothing later on. So
it'd be nice to get the evening stuff done. We did really well with the rides yesterday in studios, and so hopefully today we'll be as fortunate with the rides in Disneyland Park.
Yeah.
So it should be a good day. A long, full last day. We woke up very tired.
Yeah.
Quite sore, and it made me think, how are we going to do this for 3 weeks in Florida? But we shall endeavour to try for everybody, including ourselves.
Yes.
So we'll probably see you outside.
It smells like onions this morning.
It does smell like onions. We've just got through the first queue of the day, past security.
Yep.
There was a very unhappy man in front of us at the queue.
Yes, very impatient.
He was, you know, when you're in a queue, you can tell that there's somebody that wants to chat. So he keeps like shaking his head, huffing, trying to catch people's eye. And then when no one did, he'd just go and bother the people in front of him to complain.
We just kept turning around and like pretended to look at the sky or the back of the queue. Like every time he turned around towards us, we were like, nope.
It's nice and quiet again. We're right near the front. But it has been nice the last couple of mornings to get up and get out on time and just see it with not many people. Well, you see the staff going in, but that's about it.
I was just looking to see if Starbucks was open.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Probably a bit early. The next time you see something will probably be our view by the gates.
Yes.
So we'll see you there, and then we'll see you sometime near the park.
With the Jobsworth man.
Yes. Well,
no, you shall not pass.
Well, the Jobsworth man is literally just doing his job, which is staffing public out until he's told to go. So I stood in the queue this morning and changed my battery, and then we get let into the park, and I went to film down Main Street. It's our last morning and it's nice and quiet, and then I realised I put a dead battery in. So then
is that what happened?
So I spent the whole walk up Main Street having to hand bits of my camera to various people that I know, obviously, not strangers, so that they could like assist me with changing the battery. It's quite awkward to do on the walk anyway, so I finally got the battery changed, and we took some pictures by the castle, and now we're off to Big Thunder.
So it's actually 8:30.
Oh, so they let us in a few minutes early.
Yes.
Big Thunder's run in.
Yep.
So the plan will be to go and do some of the bigger rides this morning.
Yes.
Just see where the flow of people takes us.
Yes.
Did you enjoy that?
I did.
We did it twice.
We did. Yeah, so we're going to go head to, I was going to say Big Thunder, that's where we are now. Space Mountain.
Hyperspace Mountain.
Oh, hyper.
I knew that was going to start you off. The seats are very wet when you got on it, but also what doesn't help is when people get off the ride, like they get up and stand on the seat.
Yeah,
like, you know someone's about to come and sit on the ride. I don't know why you would do that.
It's easy on that ride not to tread on seats, but there are other seats, like Hyperspace Mountain. It's really difficult to not tread on the seat as you're getting in.
I think Pirates is quite. You have to make a real effort on Pirates not to stand on the seat.
Whereas I just.
But I do make that real effort.
I don't on Pirates.
Do you not?
No.
You're part of the problem. Well, let's go and do Hyperspace Mountain.
Yes.
It's 9 o'clock. The park's still technically closed, so the wait time should be pretty good.
I haven't been taking any pictures. I was just in the moment having a nice time.
If you forgot, this is what we do. Stop trying to have a holiday.
Yes.
Battle stations. Report to the flight deck for immediate launch.
Votre barre de protection va s'afficher automatiquement.
Automatic. Right, we've got a play to win. Oh, my gun is warm. Someone's been gripping it very tightly. We got them.
I'm so happy.
We've only been talking about them forever.
I know. I asked for more Nutella as well.
Even though the last time we did that, it was way too much Nutella.
I know. He looked a bit stingy though, so. And he didn't look happy giving me some more.
That's probably because
You've
you
got
had
a
enough.
massive, like, macro-sized tub there, mate. Like, you can spare me another pump.
Thought we'd vlog walking against the crowd for a bit. We're just leaving the Disneyland Park, aren't we?
Yes, we've just tried waiting for Victoria's because my niece wanted to get a milkshake and I obviously wanted to get some champagne.
Yes. Should have opened at 12.
It should have opened at 12. It's now like, what, 10 past?
Yeah.
But we've got to be back at the hotel because we've got like a photo thing.
Yeah, by 1. And we need to find somewhere else to get a snack, so we're going to go to Starbucks. Otherwise, we'll be late for our 1 p.m. slot.
Oh, there's Piglet and Rabbit.
Ah, I didn't know they met.
I didn't know they were over there either. There's 2 of them.
That's fun.
2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
No one's over at Winnie at the moment.
Okay. So we've got dinner at 3:30, as we've said, so it's a bit that awkward time of the day where you don't want to get too full.
Look at the dog.
Ah.
Look at his like, little beard. Like a little Ewok.
No.
I love it.
He had like a fluffy goatee.
Oh, I've not been in these shops.
That's okay.
Shoppy shops.
We need the sortie.
We do.
Yeah, I'm a bit peckish, so I just need something to tide me over for the next 3 hours because we ate breakfast at 10.
No.
Right, okay, well let's go Starbucks, back to the hotel, photo shoot, pick up the coats.
Photo shoot. Make us sound like we've booked some special photo shoot.
We have. Hopefully these wind muffler things are working because it's quite windy and hopefully you can't hear that.
Yes, it is quite windy. Cold.
Okay, let's fight this crowd. Superhero station done.
Yes.
Strange.
We've bypassed the actual superhero bit because it was Spider-Man far too chatty.
Oh, he's making people do press-ups.
So we just kind of said like, oh, we did this earlier, can we just go and take some photos around there?
Yeah, having never done it before.
Yeah, as most people who watch our vlogs know, face characters are not
not for
and
us.
especially an overexcited. If he was real Peter Parker, then I would have been
more like Tom Holland.
Like if he was actually Tom Holland, then yes, I would have met him.
I doubt that's an option.
Apart from that, I
couldn't. We can get him to come. But there's like one character grid, and then there's loads of like stationary things.
Like
so,
photo ops.
Yeah. If any of them were any fun, I probably would have put some in over what we're saying now. But yeah, it was very unusual.
Too much for us.
Yeah.
We ducked out and just said no, it's not for us. About how wet we are.
Yeah.
But we've just gone up to the buffet at Pym Kitchen. So I've got some cheesy pasta, some normal pasta, some like beef strips that aren't beef, a little hummus pot, some breaded cauliflower and some chippies.
Yes, very similar to Ellie actually. I've got pasta, some beef, some green beans and a few like chippies. Yeah, it's usually very nice and we're going to get stuck in and later we'll tell you a tale.
Yes, it's pudding time now. I'm not messing around with my dinner and I'm now like on my puddings. So we got Oreo cake, red velvet cake. This is a strawberry mum cake.
Okay.
This looks like a caramel
It's like a
pecan something, and then I made a mistake and got some honey thing that looks crap.
Viewers, you may also notice that Ellie's pudding is on a dinner plate.
Yes.
This is the pudding size plate, so I've got the same. I mean, there's no way I'm going to eat it all, but I just thought we could try.
I am.
The Oreo cake is delicious, so that's where this is at, and the other stuff is just bits and bobs. Bravely ventured outside once more.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well.
Yes.
What have we here? It has been so long. You would have seen that we were in Pym Kitchen.
Sorry, I just realised I was staring at the floor for ages. Sorry, guys.
I've never been caught out in weather rain quite like that, especially not being prepared for it.
And also for such a long time as well.
Yeah, so we had to, we were doing a few rides, and then all of a sudden it went from raining to just...
Florida rain.
Yeah, I think the saying goes like the heaven open, but obviously, yeah, Florida rain, but with freezing, very cold temperatures. We thought, okay, we've got 15 minutes. Let's see if we can get into our reservation for dinner early. But of course, everyone had exactly the same idea, and so Pym Kitchen couldn't put people anywhere. So we just had to stand there in the pouring rain with my umbrella for at least 20 minutes trying to get into Pym Kitchen in just the biggest downpour. It's the kind of rain that every single inch of my trousers sort of changed colour through wetness. My bag, things in my bag. I have like a box that carries all my batteries in for the camera. That was soaking. We were just drenched. So trying to go for dinner that wet and cold was not the most enjoyable experience, shall we say. We enjoyed the food, but I didn't go up and like film the sort of the buffet or anything. I just showed you probably what we had to eat. It just wasn't like fun being that wet.
No, it wasn't. And then when we finally got back, because we just went straight back to the hotel room.
Yeah.
And by the time we got back to the hotel room, I probably spent about an hour with my hairdryer trying to dry everything off, which is why I don't have my coat on now, because my coat is still absolutely drenched.
Yeah.
And I suppose it just goes to show like how good your coat is that we bought you from Uniqlo.
Yeah, that's dry now.
It's dry, like mine is like
without trying to dry it.
Yeah, mine's all soaked in, and I've used the hairdryer to try and dry it. Fireworks tonight.
Yeah, it's the last night, so we need to try and get them done. Start now.
We have come out at night, and it's not raining.
That's why we've come out. That's simply the reason why. And we've come over to Disneyland to do the fireworks and the drone show actually. And we didn't see the drone show because of the weather again.
Who knows whether it's going to be on tonight or not? We don't know.
What on earth today's vlog's going to be like? I have no idea.
5 minutes. Sorry, kids.
Yeah, it'll be like a trailer.
Within each of us is a dreamer just waiting to be awakened. We all have the magic to unlock this inner child. The facts just leave.
Good evening from our favourite spot in front of the Spider-Man picture.
Yes.
You'd have seen this a lot, this trip in various parts. We just got back to the room. It's about 10:15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've just done the evening entertainment.
Without the drone show.
Yeah, yet again, no drones. So
Stupid
that's the
weather.
second time we've seen that show without drones.
Yes.
And then the fireworks, which were nice, the fireworks.
Yeah, I thought they were. I thought there was a lot of Lion King.
There was a lot of Lion King, you're right.
And I'm curious as to why there was no Moana or Encanto.
I wonder if, because they're doing a Lion King expansion of this park.
Are they?
Yeah, so maybe they're going to keep pushing Lion King. That's it. Say goodbye to the family.
Yeah.
We packed early when we came back to the
Getting
room.
a bit of a sore throat.
End of the trip.
It is.
And then we're up at 5 because we've got to get going to get our car train. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our little look at Disneyland Paris.
Yes.
It's not been a great look, I'm afraid, because
No, very wet.
It has been.
And I feel like we're going to sound like a broken record. We're going to sound like we're moaning. Yes, and moaning, because who wants to be rained on every day and be soaked through?
There's
That's
rain
not
and
fun.
then there's
There's
like
only
this
so
rain.
much that like Disney can be like keep you happy.
Yeah.
We're human.
Yeah.
Go and stand in the shower
Yeah,
and
so
see if you enjoy
in your
it.
clothes and then go and have your dinner.
Yeah, go and try that and see how it feels.
Yeah, and that'll give you a sense of if you want to have like an interactive experience, then you can do that.
Yes.
Shower with your clothes on, eat your dinner.
Yes.
And then pay someone some money.
But I mean, this hotel's been lovely.
Yeah, we'd stay here again for sure.
Yeah.
I'd like to stay here again.
Yes.
We're not going to come back to Paris next year.
No, but we are going to book it when it's warm
when
weather.
Frozen's out and warm weather, yeah. We need to try and guarantee. Anyway, this won't be goodbye because we will say goodbye one more time. I'm not sure we'll show you anything of the drive home because we never do, but it's just boring. Any questions about the trip? Drop us a comment. Yeah. I've not said like and subscribe, but if you've got this far, you probably already are. But if you're not, then there's no excuse.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Feel free.
Join Team Row.
No, you can do if you want. There's no Patreon.
It's mandatory.
There's no fee.
There is.
We accept gifts in all sorts of shapes and sizes. Anyway, good night. We'll see you.
Au revoir. Adieu.
When we're back home,
Adieu.
saying goodbye properly. Right.
Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit indeed.
Je suis fatiguée. Bonne nuit.
You wave. Finish waving.
Bye.
Finish waving.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Bye, driver. Bye. Bye-bye, driver. Bye.
Not everyone knows that.
Oh, they should.
I don't know.
Bye-bye, driver. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We're not in Disneyland Paris anymore.
Boo.
We haven't been in Disneyland Paris for a while. Not in honesty.
A few weeks.
Been a few weeks,
3 weeks, maybe?
Well, this will be at the end of the third vlog, and it's the weekend that it is released, so nothing like preparation and planning. Yeah. We got back, it would have been the 27th of September, wouldn't it? And so today is, what is it, the 18th of October. Yes. So yeah, 3 weeks. It's been an interesting 3 weeks, but you're not here to hear about our last 3 weeks, you're here to hear about our trip. It was...
Wet.
I didn't. It was weird because I've just nearly finished editing what there is of footage on the third video, which was our last day, and it was really difficult to not just moan about the rain. So thank you if you've watched it, and if you've got this far, I'm pleasantly surprised because I've had to cut a lot of rain-related stuff out.
It's really hard because like Disney is magical. However, when you're being rained on and you are soaking wet, it's just, it's not magical. If anyone thinks it still is magical when it's raining, please do let us know and how you actually get through the day. Yeah,
it's hard. There's rain, of course, and then there's the rain that we experienced. I don't know if I say it in the vlog because I've not quite finished it yet, but the way that I've described it to people since was that on that last day specifically, it was like I'd just taken my clothes out of the washing machine, put them on, and then went about my business around the park. It was a challenge.
Although I think that looking back, and that's the great thing about vlogs, looking back on the vlogs, it actually, like, I had a better time than what I remembered, I think. Like, it was great. Like, Disneyland Paris is lovely. It's a beautiful little park. Yeah. It's just... a shame when it rains.
Well, we said that in February, and we said that again this time, I think, because September last year we went, the weather was amazing, and so you were able to appreciate the park for everything. Like you said, it was well put together. There's lots of nice little bits here and there. I think you described it as a very pretty park.
It is, yeah.
But you don't get a sense of that when you're sort of facing the concrete walking around because of the rain.
I think we had a better time than we remembered, and it's lovely looking back on it. And it was a different kind of holiday with my sister and my niece, and it threw a different like perspective on things, and it was great. We had a great time. We did. It was nice to do the extra day because I think where we'd been in February for a day less, it was just nice to know that you had that final day. Yeah, and I think that's in February, like, we realised that actually it was too short. You know, only 2 nights is too short, and you feel very rushed. So the 3 was really lovely. But let's move on to positives and my favourite subject, which is food. Okay. What was your favourite? We're doing questions. I didn't know we were doing questions. Well, I've just made it up. Go on then. Like,
Go on.
Quick, loosey-goosey on the spot. What was your favourite food?
There was some usual favourites.
Yeah.
So the Haagen-Dazs sundae, nothing to do with Disney, but the sundae from the cinema is very nice. The puddings at Pym's is very nice.
Okay, yeah.
But I suppose I would say the overall experience and food at the downtown buffet / restaurant. That's for dinner. We went there for dinner if you didn't see last week's vlog.
Go check it out.
Yes, after this. I think that was unless I missed anything, what was yours?
Puffy pancakes wins all the time.
Oh yeah, you've had those in this vlog.
Love that. Like that is, but then it's just liquid Nutella, so. But
And not even that liquidy.
But actually, the food at downtown was excellent. Like all the food that we have had. Like so, last trip we went to Manhattan, which was a sit down.
That was very
and
nice.
then this time we went to the buffet.
Yeah.
And excellent. Like it is for me, it's the best food on property that we've had. And you're right, Pym's puddings, especially that Oreo cake. Shall we move on to what we bought? If anyone's that interested.
Yeah, well,
It wasn't a lot.
the merchandise at Disneyland Paris is not the same as Disney World. First of all, for us, that's what we found.
Yep.
And we don't normally do hauls, but the reason we don't normally do hauls is because by the time we do this bit, after a Disney World trip, it's like 2 or 3 months later. All the stuff we bought have been used, or washed.
So no one's usually that bothered.
No one's
However,
that
there
bothered,
was a
yeah.
couple of questions that I had on something that I bought. So we thought, do you know what? Why not?
Yeah, do you want to start?
Yes, because I'd like a sippy sip of my drink, but
Yeah.
I actually got... Is that even going to focus? Am I going to be like a... There we are. Who used to watch makeup videos.
Yeah, you bought that from Starbucks when you were pretending you wanted a drink, but really you wanted to go and look at the mugs. And then
Psych.
you were buying a mug, and the lady said, "Oh, would you like to buy another one?"
Well, I think
'Cause they're on offer.
she said which one, and I said, oh, this one. And she said, oh, do you want to buy them both because they're on offer? And I was like, so what? Yes.
By the way, Ellie's sitting on a cushion, which is why she looks like she's taller than me. It's a bit strange. I just noticed that in
Wonderful
the thing.
posture. Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
sitting on the floor will hurt my bum.
So the next thing is an ornament, which you may have seen because we were looking at them, but something that I've noticed that you do is justify the cost of something by putting the word only at the beginning. So rather than it being €20, it's only €20.
Yes, it's only €20. Lovely.
100. It's only
It's only
100.
100. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But I actually think Disneyland Paris is quite reasonable price-wise.
Do you?
Yeah, compared to Disney World. Not on... There we are.
So why did you choose that one?
Olaf and Sven.
There we are.
It's the Ornament de Noël. But also, it's a nice light... Like, because there was a really nice Tinkerbell one, and it was glass, and it was really heavy. And I don't know how, like... My branches on my tree aren't made of like iron rods. Like they bend. It's too heavy. I've already got some heavy ones, but this one's really nice and light, and it kind of goes with the sort of colour theme on my tree. And it was only €12.
There we go.
Only €12. Tell me in Disneyland, in Disney World, where you can get an ornament that is only $12.
I know where you can get one.
Where?
The outlets. I bought a Spirit jersey.
Yes, you did.
I've never bought a Spirit jersey before. I've never worn a Spirit jersey, but I've also never seen this one. So you'd have seen me holding it up, or you held it up in the
I
vlog.
held it up.
It was the Donald Duck. There we are. Just looks quite fun.
Yeah, it is really fun. I like it.
And as per the inquiry in the vlog, I will be wearing that in Epcot. And then you got lots and lots of comments on your fleece.
I did. So the fleece started out, I really liked the fleece, and you said, no, you can only wear that in Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
Because
That's your rule generally.
Generally, I don't like to wear cross parks. Like, you know, that's the wrong park, don't wear it. But this one only had like a D on it, and it didn't say anything about Paris. It just says established in
92.
92. And I loved it, and they had matching ones.
Yes.
So,
There we are. I've got no idea what you can see. So yours is white. What would you say that's white?
I'd say it's more cream, I would
And
say.
what's this? Grey?
Yeah, that's
like a dark grey.
So
I think
mine's
it's coming through.
cream and red.
Oh yeah, grey and white.
And then on the back, make sure I don't get it in my tea.
Yeah.
They're so fun.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
That's really fun.
And I would say to your comment about prices, they were actually reasonably priced.
How much were these?
Well, I've still got the tag on mine because I've not worn it. Surprise, surprise, because we're in England.
Do you know he has a habit of doing that? He'll buy stuff and then suddenly like bust it out a year later, and I'm like, where did that come from?
Yeah, take the tag off, wear it. I think it was 50. Yeah, 50.
Was it only 50? That's brilliant. I actually thought that they were €85.
They were not 85.
Your Spirit jersey was.
I was 80.
But yeah, I had quite a lot of comments, and the reason why I bought it is because we are going to, well, it was lovely in Paris anyway, but because we're doing a winter trip to Disney World, where we know it's cold,
Yes.
and it also felt a little bit festive with the red and the cream on it.
So yeah, that from a haul perspective, that's it, because everything else we bought
Ta-da!
was food related. And
I did buy lots of champagne, and it was lovely.
yeah, there was a lot of champagne consumed. So that was the haul. That's the
Yep.
shopping bit done. Let's see how that turns out. What was your favourite experience? Attraction, ride, show, food. What was the best thing you did?
Go to the Skyline bar.
The bar was the best bit. The bar was the best
Maybe
bit.
I should change that. I thought it was lovely.
Okay, well that's fine. That's the
I
first thing
think
that came
actually,
to mind.
no, because I think it's probably the hotel. Like, that's what I think I mean, is like
Okay.
the hotel is...
Not just the place that sold the alcohol in the hotel.
No, but although that is a lovely bar, I think the hotel is amazing.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
It's definitely a us kind of vibe hotel.
Yeah, it was quite modern versus
It's very modern.
Sequoia Lodge, which is the only thing we
Brown.
compare it to. And it's pretty close, so it's nice that you can just pop back.
Yeah, it was lovely.
The hotel was nice.
What was your favourite food experience thing?
I think it might have been Crush's Coaster.
Do you know what? And just as I was asking you that, I actually thought, yeah, like that is a really excellent,
Yeah,
super fun ride.
it was nice to do. We've been to Paris now, 4 times?
Yes.
So it was nice to still do something a bit
We've never done
different. Yeah, and that was a new ride for us.
because you were insistent you weren't going to do it.
Yeah, and I did it, and it was really good. So yeah, maybe that was.
That was really good.
Vlogging was quite a challenge this trip because of the weather, but
Yeah.
it was really difficult to show what we were doing because often you were darting around, running to something to get undercover. So I noticed that specifically in this vlog because the last 2, they're 25 minutes worth of park footage ish, and this one was 13 ish, and then the fireworks, and then this bit. So
Okay.
it was.
It's hard. It's
Yeah.
like hard when it's raining.
Yeah, you want to show the park, and I think we did where we could, but there was a lot that we couldn't show, unfortunately, which was a shame. So I guess that brings us on to future plans for the year. We are now mid-October,
Yeah.
and we are less than 50 days till we go back to
Are we
Disney
less than
World.
40 days? Hey Siri, how many days until the 25th of November?
It's 38 days until then.
So that's how many days it is until we go.
38 days,
That was-
although we fly on the 26th.
That was very loud. Okay, so 38
Woohoo!
days. Yeah, so we're under 40.
Yes.
It's incredible. Like that has absolutely flown
Brilliant.
by. I mean, I know we're signing off from a Disneyland Paris series, but we've now started talking about Disney World, which is obviously favourite subject. 38 days, that's gone so quick. We'll be vlogging that, of course. Looking forward to showing you what we get up to. We've got a lot of fun things planned.
We do. Universal for the first 2 days, and
Yeah.
then 14 days at Disney.
Yeah, I might put this out on stories as a poll, or I might keep this in as a place to leave a comment. But we've always just jumped straight into travel day, but we're actually doing some fun stuff on a pre-travel day. And I've always wondered how interested people would be in seeing pre-travel day.
Okay,
So
let's put it on a poll.
yeah, we'll put it on a poll.
And also in the comments, let us know.
Yeah,
Like and subscribe.
if you're interested in seeing pre-travel day, just leave a comment saying pre-travel day, and we will do it. And if not, we might do it anyway.
We're just going to do it anyway.
Or we might include it in travel day because some people do that, don't they? But yeah, thank you very much
Yes.
for watching and following along. I think genuinely one of the best things about going away is Instagram and the Disney community kind of comes alive around the people
Yeah.
that go away.
Yeah, it does.
So, you know, that's how we are when people are away, and that's how others are with us. And watching people's stories, seeing what they're eating, what they're doing.
What they're eating.
Yeah, well,
I love it.
That's how it is. That is how it is.
I love to see the food, people.
Yeah, absolutely. And the battery's about to die. So, yeah.
Thank you.
We've had the best trip. Thank you so much for following along. And we'll see you around the end of the year in our first Walt Disney World
See
trip.
you real soon.
Bye.